goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, how is everyone doing today? What I'm covering is Diplomatic Immunity, Drake's new song. Now, as with other Drake songs, it's mainly based on 2 chords and it goes around in a loop, but a pretty cool bass line going underneath. So what I've done is I've combined the brass parts you hear, playing the with the bass line, which goes something like this. It goes so we're going to combine both of them together in this lesson. Let's get into it. You're going to see that we have the beginning chord, and I'm going to bring you through the shapes first of all. So they go as follows. We get pinky on the 6th fret of B, ring finger on the 5th fret of G, and middle on the 5th fret of A for a bass note. That's the first chord. Now if you look at the 3rd beat where it says lettering again, all you're going to do is move your pinky back a fret, like that. Okay, now the next thing is we're going to add in the bass note. And I'm going to play it once. I'm going to go. One more time. Now let's get counting. The X, of course, is just a little slap for the backbeat. So to count the first beat, it goes as follows. It goes 1, E, and A. And you're going to see the lettering is written above the 5 and the 6 at the beginning, because that is the brass line. So that must ring for the lot of it. So it goes 1, E, and A. The second beat, you're going to begin with just a slight slap. It goes 2, E, and A. So that's all bass, the second beat. Combine the first and second beat, we get this. 1, E, and A, 2, E, and A. Now the third beat goes as follows. You're going to move your ring back, or your pinky back a fret. And then we get 3, E, and A. And that's a hammer on. That just makes the bass line smoother. Like, so it goes instead of, it's very honky the other way. And then finally on the 4th beat, you hit the 5th fret again. And that's it. Now I'm going to play it from the 3rd beat again. So it's going to go 3, E, and A, 4, E, and A. That bar all together goes as follows. It goes 1, E, and A, 2, E, and A, 3, E, and A, 4, E, and A. Like a lot of other things, I know it doesn't sound that like it's slowed down, but it's just to give you the context. If you're the player who can do it by ear and follow along, brilliant, but just it can be handy to break it down. So sped up, it'd go like this. The next bar then is the same rhythmic idea mostly, and it's just changing the chords. So we get a nice A minor 9 type effort. So what happens here is, so the beginning chord is middle on the 5th fret of E, then 5th fret on D, and then index on the 4th fret of G. Same rhythm as before, it goes. Now the 3rd beat, let's look at that one. Now for this part, you have your pinky on the 7th fret of G, your ring finger on the 5th fret of D, your middle finger on the bass note, because we need to free up the index for what's about to come. So it goes, on the 3rd beat, it goes 3, E, and A, 4, E, and A. Now, depending on what type of guitar you play, on smaller scale guitars, you could pull that off, but maybe on this one, it could be an idea to actually just go by picking all of them. So it would go like this from the 3rd beat. 3, E, and second bar altogether goes as follows. It goes 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, 4 E and A. Again, it doesn't sound that much like it's slowed down, but if I speed it up, it goes like this: 3, 4. Now, altogether, the 2 bars sound like this. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is the main part of Diplomatic Immunity by Drake. Now, as with everything, it's a case of breaking it right on down and taking either the horn part, which was the higher notes, or taking the bass line and getting the groove with that before you go join them together. But you know what? Sometimes with these tunes, it's a good idea, even if it is that bit trickier, to spend the time on it, since it sounds so much more like it than perhaps going... You could strum a bar chord and just go like this. You could get a D minor 7 and an A minor 7 and go like this: 3, 4. The other one. You get the idea. So if anybody's any questions, post a comment at any stage. I'll be happy to answer. And keep an eye out on the channel. I'll be adding a lot more chart hits as they get released every week. So thanks a million for watching. And if you feel like subscribing for future updates, just hit the button below and I'll catch you very soon.